We are Sorted, a group of mates who have your back when it comes to all things food. From cooking battles to gadget reviews
it's not worth it.
and cookbook challenges to a midweek meal packs app.
Crack your eggs, bake.
We uncover the tools that'll help us all cook and eat smarter. Join our community where everything we do starts with you.
Hello everybody, now today we are challenging James and Jamie to go head to head in an ultimate fry-up battle.
But this isn't any fry-up battle. We're giving them a budget. We've got Jamie, a normal, he has £15 of budget, whereas James, a chef, has a mere £2.50.
But you've got it all to lose.
I can't wait until you beat me on £2.50.
We're going to give them a 45-minute time limit.
But first, they've got to purchase some ingredients, haven't they, Barry?
They have. Hello Jamie and welcome to Barry's Deli.
Hello, Barry.
We have a selection of high-end ingredients sourced from bakeries, butchers and the market, as well as some basic ingredients sourced from the supermarket. Jamie, for your £15 budget, what can I get you?
Meat. 2 Cumberland sausages, 2 rashers of posh bacon, 1 slice of... Let's go for the Sept mushrooms. I've never used them before, never heard of them before, but they're really expensive, so they must be good.
James, welcome. What can I get you? Your budget is £2.50.
Okay, I'm going to start with sausages. 2 basic sausages.
I can do that for you.
I'll have a potato.
£2.43, you have
How did
7p
that go up
left.
so fast? I'll have a slice of white bread.
Just one.
Just one. I'm just thinking maybe that black pudding is actually better quality than the sausage. Okay, let's take the sausage out.
So
that's minus 25p. And add the black pudding.
So your total comes to £2.49.
That's it. I'm out.
Well, have a lovely battle.
Okay boys, you've got 45 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1, cook.
Go.
So here's my thought process. I've got a load of really good ingredients. There's probably not much that I want to add to them. I just want to cook them really well. And for me, that's going to be a struggle anyway.
Now, usually, I would start a full English by maybe getting some meat on. But since Jamie had the good grater, I thought I'd start with this.
Give me my grater back! I got that grater specifically. One of my favourite parts of a full English is a hash brown. And I want to see if I can make one. I don't know if I've ever successfully made really great hash browns before. So I'm going to see if I can give it a go. I've peeled and grated a potato. I've then put that into a tea towel and squeezed out as much liquid as possible. In the meantime, I've diced an onion. I'm frying that in some butter to soften it all up. Combine the two into a ring cutter, fry for 5 minutes on each side, and then into an oven.
Little rings are unnecessary. They look better if they've got a few crispy bits and stuff going on.
This is why I like watching James do what he does, because no normal's making a hash brown in a budget.
So it's important to point out that as well as the delicious produce they've got from Barry's Deli, they also have access to a, what's it called?
Store cupboard.
Store cupboard, or pantry.
We've given them basic store cupboard ingredients that they can also use.
So the first thing I've done is get my hash browns on. So I've got onions frying off. Gonna get those a little bit golden. I'm now using the other half of my onion with a little bit of brown sugar, and I'm gonna enhance the baked beans, I guess.
If the chef's version can actually beat a normal's expensive version, it'll be spectacular.
Yeah.
This sausage looks bad, doesn't it? I'm just making sure that the sausage is really coated in oil so it doesn't have uneven browning.
If you screw this sausage up, this is your only sausage.
So I usually cook the bacon in the oven. I'm going to cook the black pudding, the bacon and the sausage in the same pan. So the sausage maybe takes on a little bit of the smokiness of the bacon. I think it'll help. And then they all go on a tray. And the beauty about a full English is that you can cook everything, put it on a tray, and then reheat everything.
Sausages need to go into the frying pan for sort of roughly 5 minutes each side. Then they can go into the oven to heat through. Black pudding can also go into a frying pan 3 to 5 minutes each side. Then that can go into an oven just to keep warm. I'm putting bacon in the oven to cook through. I've just rubbed some oil over it. I'm hoping that's going to help it crisp up.
The onions are looking brown after about 5 minutes, which is what I wanted.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's cooking, that's good. Right. What do you want?
They look good.
Thank you.
That niceness really threw me off.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how I'm going to pimp my baked beans. I'm going to add in flavour. Dijon mustard, red wine vinegar. It's just going to take the baked beans to a different place.
Mustard?
Mustard in baked beans?
James, as a chef, on such a tight budget with such basic ingredients, what's your thought process of how you elevate this?
I'm just trying to cook everything really well. I decided to go try and do everything that I would expect on a full English. I know that maybe there's going to be a little bit of like, oh, he's cheating using store-kept ingredients, so I'll try to use as little as possible.
Boys, you have 28 minutes remaining.
So I've just added the fat from my bacon and sausage into the base of my baked beans, which is onions and garlic now. I've got some smoked paprika and balsamic vinegar to chuck in with a few chili flakes, just to kind of add a little bit of interest. We're just trying to get the idea of home-cooked baked beans into tinned baked beans. Not that there's anything wrong with tinned baked beans, as I'm sure you're thinking right now.
Hello, Mike here again. Sorry, we've just paused the video to ask you to subscribe and hit the bell. You won't regret it, promise, and it really does make a difference, so thank you. Back to the video.
I'm slicing up mushroom stalks right now. Mushroom stalks are a little bit woody, I find, if you actually cook them as fried mushrooms. So what I can do is cut them really, really, really finely and put them through my beans to cook really slowly, add a bunch of flavour. I'm just going to go in with the onions.
That is a game changer.
For the hash browns, I fried off some onions. I grated the potatoes. They all went into a bowl with some butter, mixed it all around, and then they've just gone into a hot pan with some oil and butter, and just frying them off.
For my mushrooms, I've got a selection of different types of mushrooms. I've got some shiitake, I've got some oyster mushrooms. I've also got something that I've never heard of, which were called sep mushrooms. I'm going to cook them how I usually would, which is tons of butter, salt, pepper, sautéed, add a little bit of flavour, probably from some thyme.
Did you wash those mushrooms?
I did not wash these. Why would I have washed my mushrooms?
Oh, sep mushrooms, you have to be very diligent with, which are known for like getting dirt in them and worms and stuff like that. Oh. Not that I want to put you off when you're eating his mushrooms.
You say dirt and worms, I just hear flavour.
Why are you boiling them instead of frying them?
You've got a £5 worth of mushrooms in that pan.
Player.
The only depressing thing about this is that it smells like the weekend, but it's Wednesday. Oh, James, that looks great.
It's looking pretty good. I'm having a change of whose spoon is this?
I don't think that's mine.
I'm having a change of heart, actually. I'm my snacking bacon, I'm going to put to good use. I'm going to put it in my baked beans. How much longer have we got?
You have 14 and a half minutes remaining.
Oh, wow, okay, cool. Right, they're done.
Tomatoes, got to keep simple. I'm gonna fry them rather than roast them because, again, like I've got to use all that flavour that I've got from the meat in everywhere, I think, and then just salt and pepper. Yeah, sure.
So I've got some beautiful tomatoes. I don't want to do too much to them, but I am going to add a little bit more flavour just with some garlic rubbed on them. Fry them off, get a little bit of char on the outside, then they can heat through in the oven.
I'm not going to use sea salt, although usually I would.
Soy sauce on the mushrooms?
Since we've got it, I'll just do a little bit of balsamic too. I really want to try one, but every one that I try is one that's on the plate.
That's so true. Are you happy, Spaff?
I am panicky spaff. I'm spannicking.
Why?
Because for me, I can cook a full English. It's really, really simple. It's bringing everything together at the same time to serve up that I really struggle with. Fried bread.
Oh, you're doing fried bread. Great shout.
Is that why you went for crappy white bread?
Yeah, I don't want to take really nice bread and then turn it into crisps.
I am making fried bread, just like Jamie.
Boys, You have 5 minutes remaining.
James usually has a technique where he pretty much deep fries his eggs whilst basting them. I may have gone slightly further than that and actually deep fried my eggs.
So we've got about 5 minutes to go. I've stuck everything into the oven to keep warm and kind of keep cooking a little bit as well. Hopefully I'll have time to just check whether it's good or not.
I hope so too.
James, James, what's this?
Oh my goodness.
30 seconds left.
Nervy.
Oh no.
10 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your fry-ups. Boys, one word, how you feeling?
Satisfied.
I might have caved to the pressure. That's not one word.
I can do that now.
We're cutting to the chase. James, let's serve this up and eat it. And there we go.
Wow.
Just like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
You worked those baked beans hard.
They are incredible. They taste so smoky
They do taste really smoky
and sweet and sticky and meaty.
and spicy.
It's almost playing the same role that you would do a sauce.
And those hash browns are exactly the same as Jamie's. Like, you don't need to skimp on those.
I think what I love about the mushrooms is some of that soy's charred onto the mushroom, and then it just tastes really deliciously soy-y and burny, but in a wonderful way.
I think the black pudding, for the price, you'll get better black pudding than you will sausage, so you want that.
Definitely agree. That entire skillet cost £2.49. The pressure is on for you.
Shall I serve this up?
Yes, please.
There we are.
Lovely. Great job.
Excellent, look at that. Baked beans.
Cheers.
Let me know how they taste.
Very delicious. Very different. James has tasted meatier and smoky and spicy. They taste really tangy.
Dare I say, I think the hash browns are on par with the chef.
Obviously, I had a real mixture of mushrooms, including some that are supposedly really magic and I'd never heard of before.
The set mushrooms taste like the creamiest thing I've ever eaten. But they did cost £3.80, so kind of expect it.
Sausage is obviously a better sausage, but I don't know if it's standout.
But I'm with you, like the black pudding tastes better. Does it taste that much better? Would I notice it? Goes without saying, the meat just is a step above. Whether it's that much of a step above as a complete dish, I don't know. If we've learned anything from Jamie's dish, it's that if you spend a ton on really amazingly sourced and carefully looked after meat, it's going to taste a lot better than you can buy in the supermarket. But I think we already knew that.
Jamie's is a tasty dish, but that is so close behind. It's actually incredible.
You need the types of techniques that James knows that aren't actually complicated in any way, but just having that knowledge of how to make the most of cheaper ingredients and then spending cash on the things that are important. Like the meat was a standout thing in my one. Yeah. That's not me. I didn't do anything special to the meat. I just cooked it.
I feel like I've taken loads away from this. It's been great. I'd like to give you both a round of applause because you didn't nose it up and you got super close. So I don't know if we can crown a winner here, but I feel like, well done, you completed the challenge. Well done, you completed the challenge. Yeah. Great job.
I'll take that, I think.
So if you like us comparing two very different price points and us battling it out, then make sure you like this video.
Yep, £2.50 versus £15. Which of those techniques stood out to you? And tell us in the comments below what you put in your fry-ups.
And what techniques you'll be stealing. Definitely those beans.
And yeah.
Before you go, just a quick shout to say thanks to all of you who are using and sending us your thoughts on our Packs app. We wanted to create a tool to help you boss your midweek meals, cut down on food waste, and reduce the cost of your weekly food shop, and you are helping us do just that, so thank you. We want to make this as accessible as possible right now, so if you haven't tried it, you can now for a full month absolutely free. The link is in the description box below. And now for the bloop.
What was the push for? Ooh.
Oh, that might have been unnecessary.